I remember the floor biting cold against my cheek, the fluorescent lights humming overhead, the metallic tang in my mouth. When I collapsed at work, they told me later that the doctors called my wife first. She didn't come. Instead, as I lay in a hospital bed with tubes in my veins, my phone lit up with a notification. Her sister had tagged me in a photo, picnic blanket spread, their smiles bright, my wife holding a glass of wine, her father manning the grill, kids running around. The caption read, "Family day without the drama, without me." I stayed silent. No words for the doctors, no words for my colleagues, no words for her. Silence became my armor. We had been married 11 years. I had given her everything. My trust, my loyalty, my quiet devotion. I worked endless hours, late nights, building stability so she would never worry. I believed we were a team. She had been warmth at first, laughter echoing through small apartments, shared bowls of ramen on the floor, dreams whispered into the dark. We fought battles together, or so I thought. But gradually, the laughter turned sharp, the warmth faded, and our partnership became a performance. Hers for the audience, mine for survival. During those first days when machines kept me alive, I remained still. My body too weak to move, yet my mind sharp enough to see everything. She never came, not even once. Nurses whispered, "Family hasn't visited yet." I said nothing. 4 days later, my phone erupted. 44 missed calls from her, her father, and then a single urgent text. "We need you. Answer immediately." No concern for my condition, no apology for absence. Just demand. And that's when clarity hit me. Not tears but understanding. I had been nothing to them but a shield, a provider, a tool, never family, never love. They had left me for dead until they needed me again. Pain honed me. My body was weak, but my mind was alive, calculating. I took stock, not of my health but of my power. She had no idea I had quietly changed the beneficiaries months before, after she insisted her father's name be added to accounts. She didn't know I kept files, emails, recordings, documents she thought were gone. She didn't know I had tracked every financial thread she dangled in front of me. While the machines beeped beside me, I brought my laptop to my chest. Every keystroke was deliberate, precise. I updated my will, redirected assets, locked accounts behind new codes. When I regained enough strength to walk, I hired a private investigator. Not for proof of her betrayal, I didn't need that, but to trace money, land titles, transfers, the skeletons hidden in her father's closet. He had left a trail of fraud, hidden debts, schemes under layers of arrogance. I had all the evidence. I didn't yell, I didn't confront. I let calls go unanswered, texts ignored, desperation brew. Then I responded. I told her I'd be home in 2 days, still frail but willing. Relief flooded her voice. "We'll talk when you get back," she said. Perfect. The morning I returned, I didn't go home. I went to the bank, to the lawyer, to the board of my company. Quietly, I handed over documents proving her father's fraud with suppliers siphoning money under my name. I ensured the evidence wouldn't trace back to me until it was too late. By the time I walked through our front door, the trap was set. She smiled, tentative, as if nothing had happened, lightly touching my arm. "We just need your support," she said. I nodded, calm, quiet, playing the weak man still eager to belong. That night, I left a folder on the dining table. Her father's fraudulent contracts, her own incriminating emails, my lawyer's letterhead signed. She opened it laughing, then froze, drained of color. Her father arrived, cursing, sweating, demanding answers. I said nothing. "It's already in motion." And it was. The fallout came fast. Her father's accounts frozen, partners severed ties, whispers of criminal investigations. She screamed, begged, clawed at me with panic-drenched apologies. "You can't do this to your family," she cried. I stared, calm, cold. "You did the first damage the day you chose a photo over my life." She tried to twist the story, claiming fear, overwhelm, inability to face the hospital. Excuses stacked like rotting wood. But I had stopped listening days ago. The final blow wasn't mine, it was public. Her father's arrest made headlines. Friends saw her tagged not in family photos, but investigative reports. Her world collapsed, not because I yelled, but because I whispered to the right ears. I signed the divorce papers steadily. She cried in the lawyer's office, voice breaking, promising change, begging forgiveness. But forgiveness is for the guilty who made a mistake. She had made choices repeatedly. I walked out lighter than I had in years. They had abandoned me at my weakest. I dismantled them at my strongest. Standing outside the courthouse, sunlight on my face, I thought of that caption again. Family day without the drama. No, it was never drama. It was betrayal. And now, they could have their family day without me forever.